Oi gente, a gente tá aqui no hotel que vai ter um evento aqui com o elenco de Shadowhunters, depois a Comic Con foi bombástica.
Vocês acharam que o Canal Pandemonium morreu, mas ele surgiu das cinzas.
Tá vivinho aqui, ó.
Esse mítico babadeiro.
Como a Fênix.
A gente vai mostrar um pouquinho pra vocês.
Devem se sentar, tá? Por favor. Pode sentar.
Hi. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, welcome guys. How's it going?
How are you?
So much for coming out.
So how's the trip?
Oh, it's been wonderful.
Yeah, it's
Everybody
great.
here has been so amazing.
Yeah, we're a little tired now, but
Are you enjoying Brazil?
yeah, Brazil's great. Yeah, we love Brazil. It's nice as well. We were told it's going to rain the whole time. It hasn't rained at all. So it rained a little. Rained yesterday.
A little bit.
Rained the day before yesterday. It's rained quite a bit.
It's rained quite a bit. But there's
It's
also
okay.
been today, which is gorgeous.
What do you think of Comic Con?
It was amazing.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was pretty heavy. It was a lot
So
of fun.
many people cheering for you.
Yeah, just a lot of people. It was people everywhere. It was pretty incredible. But yeah, it was.
Brazilian people
A
is
little
really crazy.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us had ever experienced anything like
No,
that before.
no, we've done Comic Con in different places around the world, but Brazil, that was a very different thing. Never experienced anything like that before.
Characters, so Can I ask you something about the series? I mean,
Yeah.
Please.
I don't want to give spoilers. I know you can't say anything
Right.
about it, but we know that Sebastian is going to be in season 2. And can you tell us something about it? How you think the portrayal of him is faithful
We
to
haven't
the
met
books?
him yet.
We don't know.
No,
We don't know.
We haven't read a
Hasn't been
script
written
with
in
anything in it.
Can I say? No. So no, I can't say that. So we haven't met him.
No.
We haven't met him yet.
don't know
We've only
anything about
filmed
it.
up to episode 10. There are going to be 20 episodes this season. We haven't met him. We don't know
You haven't
anything
received
about
any
him.
scripts?
No, we don't get any scripts ahead of time.
We only get scripts
yeah, we
maybe
don't know.
3 days before we shoot.
Yeah,
So
we
they
don't
really
know.
tell us anything.
So you think he will appear less in the season? The last episode?
We're being told that he's coming fairly soon.
Fairly
We don't know when. We don't know if he's being cast yet. Like
Yeah.
they really just keep that all from us because eventually one of us will get drunk and be like, oh, Sebastian's in episode 12. Like
Or
I can't tell you that.
And also, with our show, until things go to camera, things change.
Yeah, they're always changing. Yeah, they're always changing. So
I'm asking because he's a fan favorite, so
that's what we hear. Yeah, we mentioned it yesterday. And everyone went
Yeah.
nuts.
So all the blood and violence that did you say in this season is not just from Sebastian, it's all the way.
Oh no, yeah, there's a lot
All
more
the
than.
characters are very...
Yeah. Valentine's pretty brutal. Maya's not a huge fan of me when we first meet.
Or me.
Or you, Maya. I think you guys have seen like the Hunter's Moon and the fight that happens in the Hunter's Moon, which is how book 1 opens up. That fight with Jace and the werewolves and Maya. That's in episode.
Because we all thought,
I don't know, it's in one of the episodes. But yeah.
because we all thought that. Sorry.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Take your time.
Like esquece. É quando o Sebastian vai vir pra cá, então todo mundo pensa só no Sebastian.
all right, because we know that he's going to be in season 2, and everybody's thinking that
All the
Violence
violence comes from him.
Oh yeah, no.
It's not like that.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
no.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Jace has some really brutal moments as well. Jace, my kill count up to episode 10, like, I don't know, maybe 100, my kill
Right.
count? 50 to 100, Jace's kill count already this season?
The brutality in general, even with the demons, the way in which we go about all of the violence in the show, it's gotten a lot. How would you say?
Not
I guess more
darker.
brutal. No, I know. That's what I'm trying not to say.
It's more brutal.
Yeah.
You think that the tone of the series is more darker?
I think it's yes, for lack of a better
It's
word.
more mature.
Tonally, it's definitely more mature and starting to kind of move away from a younger teenage audience and starting to look at maybe people in their 20s and something that guys can look at and be like, man, like a 26-year-old guy like me, I'd watch this show.
It's okay. Please. Oh yes,
There's
absolutely.
so many things to sign, sorry.
First of all, there's one friend of us it can be here today. She's working. And can you send a message for her? Yeah, absolutely. When we do the pictures, I'll do that. We'll keep it all on the same thing. Thank you. Make it easier. So any questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. What do you got?
First, I want to say that Simon is my favorite character in the whole series.
You didn't say that to Dom and Kat when they were here?
No.
Maybe.
No.
Yeah. No.
I haven't. Okay.
They can prove it.
We got on video. Okay. Good. No, I'm kidding.
I think he's so relatable because
We are also geeks.
we are all geeks and he's a geek and you are a geek too. I want to ask you because when you the first video you're saying that I'm gonna be Simon on the series. We thought that Simon.
Yes.
Yeah. We thought, is he acting, or is he
Just the way he-
does he need to act to play Simon?
That's funny.
What do you think about it?
No, I definitely. It's funny because I didn't realize how I know him and I are very similar, but we're also very different. And at that audition, I was very nervous, very excited, and I'm glad it came off the way it came off. In that sense, like I don't really know. What was your question?
Sorry,
No, I'm sorry. I kind of got lost.
because we think you are very similar to him.
Yes.
So do you think it's difficult, or do you think it's more difficult because you are so very similar?
I think at times it can be difficult, and at times it can be different. It can be difficult because he's very similar, so I forget sometimes that we are different. So like my first response isn't always the best. Like when reading a script, I'm like, oh, I want to do it like this. I'm like, wait a second, that's how I want to do it. How does Simon want to? Like, what is Simon really going through here? Simon has to deal with this, and he's thinking about this. And what does he want? Oh, he wants this. Oh no, he can't do it like this. That doesn't make sense. Like there was one scene that I had with Kat where originally we'd shot it a certain way, and I had Simon kind of do something that was a little forward for him. And at the time it felt like a good idea, but we got to reshoot the scene because something with lighting didn't work, so we had to do it all over again. And doing it again, I was like, oh, thank God, because that doesn't work for Simon. That works for Alberto, but not for Simon. Simon's different. Simon has other priorities and other things that he worries about that would be very active in the scene. So it made sense. So yeah, at times it can be difficult, but at times it really helps, because a lot of time when I get a script, I immediately know how he feels about a lot of things. Because now we've done 23 episodes. We did 13 and we've done 10. So it's someone I've lived with and I understand the way he thinks and what he cares about. So at times it's beneficial, at times I have to be smart.
Cool.
There's one scene in the first season when you bird live for Ted. I can say that. That scene into a bird alive.
Yes.
How did you guys make that? It's so scary, so.
Well, they shot it in 2 days. Okay. They shot 1 day of me going in, and then 1 day of me coming out. Whoa. So it was shot, like, we had 2 nights in a row at the cemetery. The first night was me coming out. So what they did is they built this giant box that was like 7 feet by like 4 feet deep that I could sit inside like this.
Really? 4 feet deep?
It was, the actual grave was like 6 or 7 feet deep, but the box is like, it was like this, it was big. So I could sit inside and there was actually someone else inside the box the whole time. Then they covered it in dirt and they made it look like regular ground. And then there was this little like styrofoam thing that I could like pop my head out of. And that's where I climbed out. And they covered it with dirt before the scene. And then there was a guy inside with like a walkie-talkie and a flashlight. And they said, all right, camera set. So I turned the flashlight off. And they'd be like, action. And he'd be like, action. And then I'd have to like, and then like come out and do that whole scene. So that was like really cool because I never knew how they did that before either. So that was like a really fun
It's
shoot.
scary too.
That one wasn't that scary.
No.
Because it was just coming out. It was more exciting, and I got to like crawl back in. Then we did it again, and then crawl out again. It was cool. The next day was scary because the next day was me getting buried, and for some reason that was very haunting. That was being buried alive is not fun. It's scary. It's very upsetting, especially like outside of the scene when they're like, "Oh, just lay in the grave," and I'm like, "We're in a real cemetery. Like, I don't want to lay in a grave in a real cemetery until I'm dead. Like, that's not something I want to do right now." So that was just like psychologically like kind of creepy and didn't feel right. Also, I felt it was a little disrespectful to the people that were dead there, just a little bit. I mean, I think they know I wasn't, but like it was creepy. And then there's also the aspect of being Simon in that moment, knowing what that means, being buried with the Talus and having Clary and Jace there, mostly Clary, Jace, whatever. But like knowing that my life is, as Simon, his life is forever changed after that moment. That was like, it's upsetting. It was heavy. But it was a lot of fun to shoot. As an actor, it was like a dream.
Emotional and fun.
Yes, emotional and fun, kind of what we like as actors.
It was a dark scene.
Simon's poster that was released.
Yes, it's cool. It's
So
cool.
sexy.
No, it was that poster's interesting. I think it looks really good. I'm very excited, but I feel like some of that is how Simon, I think, wants to see himself. You know, as like the sexy vampire. Right now, I don't think he's there yet.
Do you guys want to start taking
Pictures. Yeah, I can keep talking. Like, right now, I don't think he's there yet. I think maybe that's where we'll end up at the end of season 2. But, because that's like very confident. It's very, he's a vampire. And I think he's still in the plate of like figuring that out. Where he is right now at the end of 2A. So we'll go one at a time? Yep. I'll stand here.
Okay, now I.
Yes. Mozão.
Hi guys. Because you are Mozão.
Oh, stop.
And a sapão. Sapão.
What's that mean?
It's
São Paulo? Like that?
It's like
a very handsome guy.
a handsome man. No.
Nice. São Paulo?
He's a sapão.
Sapão.
Actually,
Yeah.
big frog. Like the
Big frog?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Who am I saying that to? São Paulo? Like that?
Sapão.
Sapo.
Yeah.
No, sapo.
Yeah.
Am I good? I said it like 50 times.
No
Like
problem.
mostly.
What's going on, guys?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Hello.
Quem você tá aqui? Ah, é verdade.
We should switch tables halfway through. What's going on? Oh, should we start with pictures and then...
Yeah, let's start with.
Oh, questions first, I think.
No questions first? Okay,
Yes,
great.
can you sign while you answer?
Yeah, we can sign as we talk. Let's do that. So what's going on? Let me hear some questions.
First of all, what do you think of Comic-Con
Oh,
yesterday?
awesome. That was incredible because I've never seen anything like that. There
A little
were
bit crazy, maybe.
so many people. And that was fun. We had a great time. We were tired at the end, a lot of people. Where am I signing this?
Oh,
Is
the
it?
cover. Yeah.
Cover.
Where?
The cover.
On the cover.
Yeah. Right side. Yeah. There. No.
Shadow.
I think you should sign them and then pass them to me so we can make sure we sign everything.
The other.
Yeah, do you guys all eat them all the time? I mean, it seems like a consistent theme that everybody eats the brigadeiros. Brigadeiros?
It's not like we can't eat all the time, but it's meant for parties.
For parties.
Especially children parties.
How you doing? Oh, good.
Easy. Fast for me.
It's not very healthy though.
No, it's not.
Dá pra autografar o meu? Dá pra autografar o meu?
Not healthy.
Não, ainda não.
Like you melt it? Yeah. I figured.
Actually, before you roll it,
Oh, when it's dough.
yeah,
We do something similar. We cookie dough.
yeah, kind of.
Honestly, so far, because we haven't had a chance to visit the cities, honestly, it's the people. But then again, we may be biased because you guys all seem very enthusiastic. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But
Are you scared?
no. No. I felt initially when I got off the plane, I said, man, everybody's really excited. But
Oh, look, it came in miniature size.
oh, this one you haven't done this one.
Miniature.
Oh, I see. Have you signed this one? Não tem condições. Quais são? No, not really. The most we've ever seen is probably around 800 people, but I think yesterday we saw groups of as many as 3,500, 3,500. So that was intense, and people were very sweet. It was very sweet, which is very nice.
What did you not like about the first season?
What we didn't like.
Oh, that's a dark question.
There was like one thing that you're like,
Was there any glaring thing that you didn't like?
Like one
Something
thing
obvious
that's like
that sticks in your head and you say, I
didn't
don't
this.
like that thing. Is there anything?
I think that
hold on, wait, one at a time.
The
Go.
marks. Well, we changed
The
those.
what?
Yeah, we
You like
changed
them
them.
black.
yeah,
When you see for the first time,
Oh yeah.
So you think they're the black better?
So this series is better.
I don't like them black, but
I think they were shorter.
small.
Small.
oh no, they're the same
Just
size.
not this huge tattoo on your neck, just little thing.
We able to.
Oh, you would have thought they would be smaller. You know, we toyed with that a lot. That was a big thing. They tested around, they tried to figure out what it was and what reads on camera. And the problem with the small ones was that you couldn't see them. And it was.
It's just
To have to
It's
be more
tough.
visually.
Look, the runes is tough because we have to put them on every day, and they're all over the place. So it's from a practical perspective, it becomes
You're
an
not
issue.
making sense. Is there another thing you guys didn't like?
I think one thing that I don't like, but you are saying that more mature, and I think that I like more mature series. So I think I hope that really be more mature. It's one thing that I didn't like season
I
1.
think I have some problems because I'm a really hardcore fan, and I had some struggles with the changes at the
the
beginning.
changes.
But I really enjoyed it as a series, as a whole series.
What did you think of the alternate universe?
It was so cool. I think it's
Yeah,
my
we liked
favorite,
it.
my
Yeah.
favorite episode.
That's the best episode.
Yeah, see,
Because
that was
it makes
different, but
sense.
you liked it.
Yes, it makes sense in the universe Cassie created.
Yes.
So
We talk about it when we think that it would be great to you do all season one episode in Ultimate Universe.
We want that.
yeah, it's
we want
like a special group.
Yeah, we're gonna push for that for the second half.
Okay.
it's more important that you portray very well this character. So that's what really meant for me.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really important.
Okay, so we have a couple more minutes.
So let's do photos. Let's do the photos.
Yes.
Did we sign everybody's stuff?
Yeah.
Hi, we're doing a video for Instagram with.
Então, a gente saiu agora do nosso encontro.
Foi incrível.
Nossa Senhora.
foi muito legal. A gente conversou dias, a gente tá hospedado aqui há uma semana.
Valeu esse 2016, viu?
A gente só tá com a mesma roupa, né? Porque.
Porque
Pra vocês entenderem quem é cada um.
É porque
do outro vídeo.
vocês lembraram que a gente tava de um jeito antes, agora a gente tá do mesmo jeito, né?
Pois é.
Porque...
Então, se vocês gostarem do vídeo, deixa aquele like, acho que vocês gostaram, né, por favor. Então, se inscreve também no canal e aproveitem e se esperem em outros vídeos. Aproveitem não, mas...
vai ter outros vídeos sim, a gente
Vai ter outros
voltou,
vídeos.
graças a Deus. Porque a série também tá voltando, né?